Greetings, y'all. I am ICC. I am back. This is going to be another Let's Test. Instead of Mario Kart, as you can see, we have GoldenEye. Thumbs up for GoldenEye 007. So anyways, I'm going to play just on a simple mode, just Agent. I just want to test the controller. I might not even beat the level. I want to test the controller. I've put anywhere from maybe 30 hours on up on this controller. I would say, about 30 hours I've put on the controller so far, and it seems to be aging well so far. This will actually be my first time playing GoldenEye with this controller. I've played a bunch of Mario Kart, I've played a bunch of other games, but this will be my first time with the RB8-64 and GoldenEye 007. So I haven't played in a while. Bear with me. I just want to test the controller. That's what this is all about, though. So far, so good. Yeah, I'm going to be testing the movement a lot, just to kind of test it. Test out a little bit of the sniping real quick. I don't know why I went so down so far. That was weird. Not bad so far, I guess. Seems to be holding its own. What the hell? Hey, come on. Grab some ammo. I need to be testing the analog a little bit here. Make sure it turns well and everything. So that seems pretty good right there. I don't even know if this is next to impossible even with an OEM controller. Gotta hit him twice in the face. Alright, let's go. It seemed okay there. Doing some little bit of sniping from distance. Call of Duty has massive amounts of auto aim. GoldenEye 007, when compared to Call of Duty, there's only auto aim from the hip. Like right there, you can see the gun suck a little bit towards when I get close enough. Like right there, it kind of auto aim, but when you're actually scoped in, when you're ADS, looking down the sights like that, there is no auto aim in this game. Not while looking down the sight. The only auto aim is from the hip. So yeah, let's test this thing out. And so it's spinning okay there. get the Dovelstool from in here or whatever it is. See, that's the perfect time for the auto aim to kick in effect. All right. Whoops. So far, so good. Yeah, forgive me if I'm jerking it back and forth a lot and making you dizzy, but I'm just kind of testing the controller there. Get a little bit of sniping in. See, and then it moved. Oh, see. Okay, I'm holding the controller up and to the right, and it's not moving at all. It was like a dead spot. I don't know if it did that in the game or what that's about right there, but that... it's not a dead spot always. It was only like you had to like put it right in that one little spot at a certain angle at a certain time. But that might have been the game. See, like right there, it's doing it again. Okay, maybe that's just how the game is until you go sideways. And then only up and down is how you move it. And then you can't move the screen while going diagonal. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't remember if you can't move the screen while moving diagonal. You can only move the screen while going left and right. Okay, maybe that's... okay, it's not the controller maybe then. Maybe that's just me. Or maybe the game, I mean. So you got to go up, left and right. That's kind of odd. Okay, I guess if I know that and I play it accordingly, then it's okay. Getting a long shot here. That's kind of weird though. It doesn't move while it's going diagonal. Did he walk behind the building? I couldn't even see. I was just taking... where'd he go? Did I get him? See, let's see. Yeah, see that dead spot doesn't happen while I'm walking. Because that's the direction right there. Okay, so that must be the game. Besides that, everything seems fine. But if that's the game, then it doesn't really matter. It's just shoddy programming. I mean, I guess they did that on purpose, but it's very odd feeling. When you haven't played this in a long time, you go back and it's doing weird shit like that. All right. I wanted to blow it up in his face. Can't do it, I guess. What, you're preemptively shooting at me? Don't do that. That auto aim, buddy. Yeah, when you see the gun lock on, just shoot. The further you are away, and the accuracy of the gun does come into play. But it will kind of be in the general direction, and that's all you really need. Alright. Well, there's that part. Let's see. Alright. Alright, well, not too bad. Let's see, can you move this wall? So even the... Man, it doesn't really move while it's in diagonal. I'll let go, and okay, so yeah, that must be just the game itself. Alright, so level 1 completed. I think that was successful. The controller felt really good on there. That one, I believe, is just the game, like I said, going diagonals. I don't think that's the controller. It was... I thought it was the controller at first. Yeah, it doesn't really wiggle too much. Seems pretty good. One thing that's kind of weird, and I kind of don't like, the charging port is kind of like set back in the case. So you almost have to use one with like an extra long plug because it's like way back in there. So I'll have chargers that will barely make a connection, and if you barely touch it, it falls out. They gotta fix that, I think. The one that comes with it seems to fit a little bit better, like it's a longer one, but your average one for like a Samsung, or something like that, it's not going to fit so well. But if you set it down and plug it in and let it sit there, it will work. But if you barely touch it, it's going to fall out. Luckily, it is an Android one, though, so it's the same. And yeah, most people do have that plug at least. But so far, level 1, GoldenEye 007, I would give that a thumbs up. I'll probably, do another game here and there, keep you guys updated on the controller so far, but the battery life seems to be, holding steady. The analog seems to be, holding up well. The buttons are all exactly like how they were when I got it. The buttons are all like new. The Z still seems a little bit mushy. It's not very, like, springy. It's either just down, I don't know. It's hard to explain that, but yeah. That's part 2 of the Let's Test. Thanks for watching. I'm ICC. Peace.